Hey folks, it's been a while. I haven't done a video in, oh god, I don't know how long. Just a little showing what we got in the shop. There's a 1010D Timberjack. There's a 1270B. Never worked on one of them. That's old. Well, 1999, something like that. That's old. But I'll take you around here a little bit and show you. See that name? It's a good name. See all this equipment? It's green. Always shop full of green stuff. But you know what? Pays the bills. That's the way it goes. This guy here, I got this is a 1010D and it likes to drive by itself. You put it in gear and it just takes off, and we're working on it, and then there's no throttle control, so some electronic devices and some other issues with it. Nothing too major. It's for sale, by the way. 1010D. Brand new engine in it. We did that last fall. And this here, we're rebushing and tightening up the old wore out hedge. Just making it a little bit better. We're doing some weld crack repair and stuff like that. And again, here's a 1010B. This one, the valve bank up there was a leaky guy after so many years of hot oil. The seals and stuff they get rock hard, and the oil just kind of goes, I'm going to go out of that spot because I can. So we rebuilt that. We also put in a new main lift cylinder. And I tell you what, I got a story about everything. That thing, the old one, we rebuilt many times. Many times. At least 3 that I can remember. So in talking with the customer and then pricing out the John Deere cylinder, there's nothing against John Deere, but you know, and all of these guys, they just make whatever. So we found a cylinder from a different machine, actually from a Ponce, and I did a little, it was about I'm going to say less than half the price of the John Deere cylinder for the brand new one. And what I ended up doing was I had my machinist buddy make me some bushings for way up on the top. We found the cylinder the same stroke, everything, and I had to cut the old eye off of the other one and weld it onto this chrome, which is no big deal. I know how to weld. And pretty proud. We got a nice project. The guy, we saved him probably $2,000 just on that cylinder alone, from the difference in price from Deere to the Ponzi one, and then to actually have, plus the cost of the machining involved and the welding, and that's what we're all about. I mean, yeah, we mark it in the book. We know what cylinder it is. We know what the packing kit is. We know all that stuff. And quite frankly, there it is. When we want spare parts for it, we know where to get them. It's no big deal. But we got a brand new cylinder for, like I said, I think Deere wanted close to whatever. It doesn't matter. And it's an old machine, so sometimes you go, is it worth spending the $5,000 on, or the $4,000 versus $1,800, $2,000? Yeah, not really. You know, this too is a 1999, 97. It's a good old machine, but at some point those parts are just, you know, ridiculous. And another thing we did was we had to take this machine in 2 pieces. The drive shaft runs through the center, and the bearings are out in here that support the drive shaft from chomping around like an old, you know. So that's about it. And these are all about ready to go this week, and we got a few projects coming up, and you know, it's been a slow spring in the shop, but we're making do. Like I said, I've got 1 or 2 or 3. We've missed a lot of projects here that I just didn't feel like doing any videoing, so. And that there, for curious minds, if you see that, that's douche waffles. Believe it or not. He could tell you what it is someday. Fixed in the back of the pickup, and there's a bunch of hounds that are gonna be in there for when he goes bear hunting. It's kinda cool, actually. So, it's something he's been doing on his time off. One of my guys got the little doors, get the pups in and out, so. Okay, talk to you later.